Hello, good afternoon to you all, and welcome to this next video of this Mark II Burnley career mode, and it's Hull City at home for us now. We've played after more or less everybody else. So these are the fixtures from earlier on. These were played yesterday. Chelsea winning 2-0 against West Brom. Cardiff winning against Liverpool 2-0. Good result for Cardiff, that. They needed that. City 1, Sunderland 1, Newcastle 3, QPR 0, Norwich 1, Southampton 1, Spurs winning at Swansea, Arsenal winning at Wigan. And Burnley against Hull is one of 3 games taking place today. The others are at Old Trafford between United and Manchester United and Everton. And Stoke against Burnley's next opponents, Aston Villa. But it's Burnley against Hull we're concentrating on. So let's get over to Turf Moor, where I'm ready to bring you all the action, of course, that matters, as we bid to keep the gap to Chelsea. If we win today, the gap between us and Chelsea is back to 2 points. Let's see how we get on at Turf Moor this afternoon, where I'm ready and waiting in the commentary box to bring all the action that matters. Good afternoon and welcome to the Premier League. Well, it's 2nd against 19th. Hull, tough task for them to get out of the bottom 3. Burnley, red hot favourites, you'd have to say, to actually win and keep pace with Chelsea at the top. If they can win today, Burnley, the gap will be 2 points between themselves and Chelsea. It's also a big game for Hull if they can get 3 points themselves. They're right back in the shadow of getting out of this relegation trouble they're in. Burnley make a couple of changes, both enforced. No Bentelebi's out for 2 months, as you know. Frank Lampard comes in, and also Shackle comes in for the suspended Bartra. What about Hull? Let's have a look at their side. Abo Hernandez and Sagbo are the 2 men up top. Huddleston, Livermore and Diarmi are the 3 central midfielders. They're still playing with that back four with Maguire, Davis and Dawson, the 3 centre backs, and Alan McGregor, of course, the goalkeeper. With that quality aside, they should be doing better than what they're doing, you would argue, in the Premier League this season. Lying second from bottom. Steve Bruce under a bit of pressure, but he's road stars before. Has been relegated from the Premier League in the past with the likes of Birmingham City. Max Gradle makes his home debut as we look at one of the strikers, Harry Kane. The referee today, Jonathan Moss. Perfect conditions compared to what we saw in that last match against Norwich. So Max Gradle's home debut for Burnley. His away debut against Tottenham on Wednesday was a sight, and here he is on the ball immediately. Burnley attacking in point of fact the David Fishwick stand, as Max Gradle goes on one of his jinking runs, and Gradle almost produces a magnificent goal on his home league debut for Burnley, forcing the very best there out of Alan McGregor, turning it wide for a corner. Corner to be taken by Chamberlain. Oh, and a header for Shackle in from the start today because of suspension to Mark Bartra. Burnley waste 2 good opportunities inside the opening exchanges of the game. 4 minutes gone, and 4.5 minutes gone in fact, and still 0-0. Here's a header for Zuma. It falls to Livermore. Still Jake Livermore. It's good running by him. It's a dangerous looking cross, and it might come out here for Hull. Gradle's penalised. It's anything out of nothing really. Diarmi was the man he fouled, and a chance here for Hull in a very promising position. And you'd fancy Tom Huddleston, very unsung hero at Tottenham, always had a He's a very, very underrated player, Tom Huddleston. He has won England honours before. Won a few England caps as he throws this free kick in. Lampard with the header only half away. And it was charged down. And a chance here. And how does that stay out? Hernandez had the second effort. Well, it was a bit of a scrappy thing in the end. I think he was offside against Hernandez. And a free kick was given, but Burnley there committing almost defensive suicide there. And a plain Russian roulette here, and it's Hernandez! And he should have scored for Hull. And Burnley, who have struggled quite a bit at home recently, as the home troubles coming back to haunt them again. Looks as if they were getting it up together when they were playing Chelsea and beating them pretty comfortably the other week, and I don't know what's going wrong here. They've yet to score in 2016 at home, and they can't afford to miss any more chances like that now because of the nature of Chelsea winning the day before. It really does put the pressure on Burnley to succeed here today. At the moment they're not performing to what they know they can perform. Max Gradle. He was bought to inject some pace and some added skill, and he's doing just that now. Gradle going all the way. Still Gradle. Oh, he tried to do too much, I think, Max Gradle, but you can see what he tries to do. And he's brought some fresh impotence into the side. Here he's on the ball again. Lovely ball into Hjulberg. Now on to Ings. And Chamberlain on the right. And a difficult cross, but McGregor was equal to it. Coming up towards half an hour of the first half played. No goals. Good tackle. It comes to Huddleston. That's lovely. Now Gradle. Oh, lovely play from Gradle. Twisting and turning amber and black shirts one way and another. Max Gradle! And held by McGregor magnificently well. Good save by the former Rangers man. Zimmer, easy header, one again. Lampard, Gradle. Every time he wants the ball, he wants to run at defenders as well. And Gradle going again. Oh, he's getting closer, Max Gradle. Another great run in from the left-hand channel. And Burnley look a threat when he gets on the ball. Still, we await the first goal here at Turf Moor. Hernandez has missed a couple of chances. Gradle's missed a couple of chances. Sagbo. Nothing wrong with that challenge at all whatsoever. Here's Trippier. Here comes the Burnley captain. Gradle again demanding the ball on the far side. No, this time he ran into traffic this time. I don't think you can beat everyone all the time. There is a lot of averages involved. I'm sure Max Gradle is aware of that. That's a good ball, mind you. Rather McGregor, that is, rather than Danny Ings. So we're going to have another goal with plus 45 minutes here at Turf Moor for the second match running. We had the goalkeeping exploits in the last game, keeping Burnley out. And it looks as if McGregor's following suit. So 0-0 here at Turf Moor. And Burnley will have to get their act together here if they're going to beat McGregor. Gradle's come close twice, but at half time here at Turf Moor, it's Burnley 0, Hull City 0. Changes from either side as we get this second period underway. 0-0. And Hull attacking the David Fishwick or the cricket field stand to our right. knowing full well that if they can get 3 points here today, it would help their relegation fears. But here's Gradle for the league champions, looking to defend the crown they won last year, and Grado's in behind again. Grado! Again, McGregor on hand to turn it behind. And Grado's having the opportunities, he's having a good afternoon, good skills, he's not afraid to be greedy at any opportunity. Corner taken by Lampard, and it's wide! Shekel got in front of Grado, I think, and I think Grado was better placed. And Shekel took it off him. Should have scored, mind. Hull's goal, well and truly here, living a charmed life now. There's McGregor. A little bit of respite probably for a minute or two, because you know for sure that the ball will come right back at him at some point in a minute or two. Here's Hernandez. Well read Shaw. Did magnificently well. Ings. Chamberlain. Lampard. Look at Grado again. Oh, just went behind him. Otherwise he would have been through again on McGregor and his goal. Changed now. Karim Rossi replaces Yannick Zakbo, who, to be fair, I've not really seen Precious Little up today. So a chance for Rossi to see if he can prove his worth in that amber and black shirts. Of course, Burnley's next match, of course, is against a fellow team in claret and blue, Aston Villa, at that famous old ground, Villa Park. It's always a joy to go and cover football there, and I'm looking forward to that one. A free kick to Hull City. No yellow card given, and this is dangerous moments here for Burnley. Huddleston sends it in, again ahead of one and wide. They've had chances, Hull. That was Jake Livermore. And the other day that might have curled in. Zuma. Joberg. Shaw. Ings. Back to Shaw. Looking for runners. Going with Frankie Lampard. Now what's the referee giving here? Offside, is it? Against Lampard? Well, he's just frustrated us here at the moment. And still no goals yet. He's couldn't get it through to neither Gradle or Harry Kane that time. Here's Gradle now. Expect to see rises when he gets on the ball. Max Gradle, and he's through again. Gradle! And it just will not go in for Burnley at the moment. Last ditch challenges now from Hull City players. Their goal is really living a charmed life. How long can they keep this ball out? I do not know. And here's Lampard now showing with his Calabria finish. No! McGregor stopped him, and again. Jesus Christ. How many more times do Burnley need to take chances in this game? They've battered Hull from pillar to post, but Hull are not budging. And a free kick given, I don't know what for actually. That was an odd decision there by the referee. It doesn't help when the referee gives nearly 3 kicks like that. Be even worse for Burnley if they conceded a goal. Ings. Kane. They're asking for Gradle to get on the ball again. This guy is full of running, Max Gradle. Oh, he chose the wrong option. He went down a blind alley. Ings again. Away from the defender. Play on, says the referee. Good advantage played. And Ings can't finish. Lampard might. And McGregor is the hero once again. just like Ruddy was the other week for Norwich, and they got a 0-0. Hernandez. And Hull now playing keep ball. Frustrated Burnley here. They should have been beaten 4 or 5 here today. There's no doubt about it. And they still might win it here. They still might win it here. Oh, they nearly did. Oh, that would have been totally against the run of the play. Here's Kane. There's still time left for Burnley to sneak a victory. And Kane is through this time. Kane! He's in the post! Unbelievable! And it's all over. Oh no! Another 0-0 draw. And another 2 points dropped. It's the league challenge. And defence falling apart at the seams for Burnley. Alan McGregor the hero. But Kane should have scored and it's finished 0-0. Well, I've got to say, folks, I am absolutely stunned. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe we've just dropped another 2 points again. That's 7 draws now, and it's getting magnificent. It's getting unbelievably frustrating, considering we've beaten Chelsea twice, and ever since that Chelsea game in the league, we seem to have hit rock bottom in terms of trying to score goals. We've come up against 2 goalkeepers who have performed miracle saves. I'm taking nothing away, but EA Sports, surely the law of averages, the goalkeepers can't be beaten. It's as if they're just trying to, I don't know, but we should have won those 2 games against Norwich and Hull City. The 2 teams that shouldn't really have lived with us. I'm disappointed, really. The gap's 4 points again, which is annoying, really, and you know, we have to. It means now it puts a lot of pressure on the Villa game next, and I'm stunned by it, really. Really, I am. You know, there's always, you know, Max Gradle had another good game. That's one positive we take from it. He looks a lot good, looks a lot pacey, and we looks as if we've got our left hand side back a bit. You know, because we lost Redmond, we've got the guy Gradle in, and he's doing magnificently. He could have had 4 goals himself today, but that's the way it is, I'm afraid. Anyway, we'll be back for you on Saturday for Aston Villa. We'll be at Villa Park for that game. But on another frustrating home afternoon here at Turf Moor, I bid you goodbye. Take care. I'm sorry we couldn't bring you any goals again in this video. I'm terribly sorry about that. Anyway, let's hope for some goals at Villa Park on Saturday. Until then, I'll see you later.